everyone, so for today's video I am going to be doing my July TBR, and I don't read very quickly, so I'm only going to have 3 books this month, but I'm also going to throw in an audiobook. So yeah, let's get started. So first off, I'm going to start with what I'm currently reading, and that is the Night Circus. And it has taken me so long to actually pick up this book, but now that I've started reading it, I love it so much. I'm not that far into it, but even just reading that little amount, I can tell it's gonna be probably a favorite of mine. So basically, this book is about 2 magicians who raise up and train 2 younger children and basically tell them that they're gonna battle one day. And the kids don't really know exactly what's going on, but the magicians do. And basically they're training them to pin them up against one another, and they're just gonna battle it out. And it's also about this circus. I haven't learned too much about the circus yet, but basically just like appears out of nowhere when it wasn't there the night before, and it's only from, I think it says to open from dusk to dawn. So yeah, it's very ominous, and the setting is just so immersive. And check it out if you're into more not spooky but eerie, I guess is the word I would use for it. So the next book that I have, I actually just got from Barnes & Nobles, and it is truly Devious. And I heard of this book from Read by Zoe, and the way that she described it made it sound so interesting. And yeah, I thought it would be a super fun read because it takes place at an academy. And basically this book is about this girl who goes to an academy for kids who are basically prodigies, and her talent is she can solve mysteries. And the founder of the academy, his wife and daughter, I think went missing, were kidnapped, and the only clue was a mocking riddle listing methods of murder signed with the frightening Truly Devious. So that's the title of the book. But basically she has been given the task of solving the kidnapping and trying to figure out who did it. And it switches time periods. It switches from when the kidnapping actually happened to present time. And yeah, you just follow her through her time at the academy. So the final book that I have in physical form is Stalking the Ripper. And this book, I've heard about it so often, and I just went to Barnes & Nobles and it was 20% off, and I was like, if I don't get it now, I'm not gonna find a better deal for it. So yeah, this book is basically about a girl who decides to go and help, I think, well, the back says, I was the girl who loved the Ripper. So I really don't know too much about this. I just really know that she goes and she helps somebody, I think, trying to find the Ripper. I don't know. I really don't know too much about this. Oh, but it has, wait, it has pictures. That's really cool. I didn't know that. But yeah, so this should be a really interesting read, and I think there's 3 more books in this series, and I think they're companion novels. I don't think that they are a complete series, because I think the second one has to do with Dracula, so I'm not sure if it's the same main character or if it's different, but I guess I will find out. But I'm hoping this is a 5-star. So the last book that I'm gonna be reading, or I guess listening to, is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. And I actually just got the app Libby, and it's basically a free app that goes through your library, and it allows you to download ebooks and audiobooks. And I'm actually also listening to the Night Circus right now, but I plan on reading or listening to Chamber of Secrets, and I've already read Harry Potter, but I really wanted to reread it, and the audiobooks are just so great. I listened to The Sorcerer's Stone last summer, and I loved the narrator. I loved how he did different voices for everyone, and it was just made the book so much more enjoyable. And yeah, so that's my TBR for July.